So, literally, like 2 minutes ago, I just finished up watching Frosty the Snowman, and how does it hold up? I mean, for being such an old cartoon that came out in 1969, does it hold up? If I was gonna be honest, it really does. Frosty the Snowman from 1969 actually holds up pretty well. And well, for those who have been living underneath a rock and don't even know the story of Frosty the Snowman, it's just as simple as Frosty the Snowman was a snowman that these little kids had built, and they took the hat from this bad magician who had came into their school, and after the hat was thrown away by the magician, they took the hat, put the hat on top of the snowman, and well, it brought Frosty to life. And so, when the magician finds out that Frosty is actually alive, he wants the hat for himself. And it's up to Frosty to get to the North Pole in time, because in the town, all the snow is melting away, and that means he will melt away. And it's up to him to get to the North Pole before the magician gets a hold of the hat that keeps him alive. And, I mean, based on that alone, it's a really short premise. Luckily, this short is only 25 minutes long. I think it's like exactly 25 minutes long. And I mean, if you were to drag this out into an hour-long movie, it would honestly get pretty tedious because there's only so much you can do with it. And, well, I mean, what does this movie do well? Well, one thing out of the many things that this movie does well is, well, the animation. The animation is gorgeous to look at. All of it flows really well. The animation is fluent. There isn't any really jittery movements that could possibly be screwed up or anyway. All the animation looks really good. Though, you can tell that it's got the 60s and 70s style due to the fact that, yes, there are a couple scenes that do kind of look like the background to an acid trip movie. But, I mean, if I was going to be honest, that's just like, it is what it is for the time. But overall, this movie feels very timeless, and the animation is very, very, very good. Not only is the animation good, but also the voice acting is really good too. Most of it is really clear, it is very enthusiastic, there's a lot of emotion to it, even though we can't see the face. All the voice acting is good, except for a couple of the children's voices. Some of them sound like the teacher from like one of the Charlie Brown shorts. They sound very mumbled, and you can barely tell what they're saying, if not at all. And at times it's very distracting, and I'd say that's probably my one complaint with the movie. But aside from that, Frosty the Snowman is a very innocent and charming movie. I've loved it since I was a kid. But after rewatch, some of the voice acting doesn't hold up as well, though most of it does. Some of this other stuff distracts you from the experience of enjoying the movie. And because of that, I'm going to give Frosty the Snowman a 9 out of 10. Alright, so well, there we go. We just went over the first Frosty the Snowman. And for those who know the Frosty movies, you would know that there are two others in this series. Frosty Returns and Frosty in Winter Wonderland. Now, something I didn't know about this Blu-ray that I have is, as well, though I've had it for a year, I didn't even check the back. Look at what it says right there. Frosty Returns. I wonder if that has anything to do with tomorrow. So, well, there we go. We just went over Frosty, and you guys have a great day, evening, night, whatever the heck time we're watching this, and I'll see you next time.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul. Little corn cob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal.